Hey guys, I am just taking a walk because it's beautiful outside and getting a little fresh air is important. And I thought it would be fun to do one of my quick DMs with Danny sesh on this walk. So let's do it. So I memorized the question and it was essentially, hey Danny, I'm not going all in. I'm still doing some exercise. I'm still doing some training and I just don't know when I need to reassess what I'm doing and determine if it is or isn't working. And this is a fair question. This is what Ashley and I do with our clients, right? We look at the lifestyle, the preferences. The first way I want to recover is by continuing to walk or do some exercise or by continuing to eat in this certain way. And we're going to hear you out and we're going to put together a protocol, but we're also going to say, look, we have to be open to the idea that this may not work. We're going to track progress. We're going to see if it looks like it's working or not. And if it's not, we're going to tell you, we're going to reassess and we're going to update the protocol. So that's what's happening here. So in this very specific example, what you're going to be looking for is signs of physical progress for the most part, such as weight gain, skin changes. Remember, you're kind of going through puberty again in many ways. You might start sweating. You might see skin changes. You might have oily hair. You might have bloating. These are all signs of hormonal activity of your endocrine system coming back online. So I like to be tracking those things. When are they beginning? Are they continuing to grow in intensity? Are they stalling out? Are they disappearing? And then I'm also looking out for whether or not new signs are popping up, right? Oh, okay, we've noticed bloating for a while, but that's all we've noticed. Or now we have other signs popping up like skin changes. Now, most importantly, I'm going to be looking at basal body temperature and cervical mucus. And so you should be doing that too. Are you seeing cervical mucus appear? Are you seeing it increase in the amount that's being produced? Are you seeing your basal body temperature slowly start to rise from the low ranges into the normal ranges? I actually have an entire YouTube video on this already. It's called Tracking Progress in Recovery. So you can go and find that and I'll put the link in the notes. But that's a really great video that will walk more in depth for you. But for the sake of answering this question, you're going to be looking for those signs of progress. Now, the main ways to consider that they're working or not, like, well, how long should I be tracking those signs of progress? You know, if I'm seeing cervical mucus, but I start seeing cervical mucus for a whole month or 2 months, or I see my weight gained, but it's stalled out, or I see that my skin issues arose and they're still around, but nothing else has happened for 2 months. Look, in general, all of these symptoms, you should be seeing something change, something rear its head every 1 to 2 months. So every 4 to 8 weeks. That's a good time frame to know, like, okay, this is working or it's not. We see women have increases in temperature and cervical mucus often within 1 to 2 weeks of making major changes to their lifestyle. So if you're still kind of pottering along, not increasing your calorie intake, not reducing your training activity, not increasing your protein intake, all these little things, if you're not making any of those changes and it's been 1 to 2 months and you're still like holding on that those changes have been enough, that is the sign, okay? So tactically what you need to be doing, open a spreadsheet, start a journal and be keeping an eye on, like, okay, I saw this symptom last on this date, or the first time I saw this symptom was this date and it hasn't changed. Like, keep a little tally of these, check in with yourself every single week so that you can be objective on, has it actually been only a week, or if I look back, has it actually been like 2 months that nothing has changed? Because we're really bad at remembering these things about ourselves. You might think you've been doing recovery for like 3 months. You might think that you've been eating way more food for like 4 weeks. It's actually only been 2. The brain is deceiving. So I recommend you track your symptoms so that you can look objectively if anything has changed, or if you've been seeing improvements. I hope that helps. And please subscribe to this channel. Please like it. And I will see you guys next week. If you have a question that you would like to submit to myself or to Ashley, comment below or send me a DM on Instagram and I might answer your question on another episode.